I'm collecting every single illustration rare and special illustration rare in Scarlet and Violet. And, hey, wait, what's that big red thing in the middle? Yeah, different type of video today. I actually collected every single illustration and special illustration rare in Obsidian Flames, and, I'm here to show it off to you guys. So Obsidian Flames was the third expansion of the Scarlet and Violet era Pokemon cards. Came out in 2023, and, let's get into it. So here in this little binder, I've got the Elite Trainer Box promo Charmander with the Pidgeys, a very popular card. Then over here we've got Gloom going on an acid trip. And then we've got this beautiful Ninetales just walking through the woods. This was actually, both of these on the bottom row actually, were two of the first illustration rares I ever pulled. I opened a lot of Obsidian Flames when I first got back into the cards during Scarlet and Violet. And, yeah, I fell in love. Like, those are just amazing pieces of artwork, both the Ninetales and the Palafin. Like, I love the little Finizons that are just kind of going around him in a halo. I think it's absolutely adorable. I think it's probably the best of the Palafin cards. I know he's gotten a few in this generation, but this is my personal favorite of them. And then over here, trying to manage the glare, I'm sorry. We've got the Belly Bolt. Not as nice as the Journey Together SIR with Iono, but he's just a little squishy guy in a cave, and I love him. And then next to Bellybolt, we have the Cleffa, which is my personal favorite card in the set, for what I assume to be obvious reasons. And then down here, we've got Larvitar eating a pile of rocks, as one does. Me too, buddy. And then we've got Houndours, just rummaging through the garbage over here. I like that one because he's sleepy. And then over here, we've got some really cool cards. We've got these two Scizors right here having a duel. I think that one's such a sick artwork. And then we've got little Varoom over here. Pokemon I think a lot of people overlook. I think he's a fun little motor. And then down here, we have two just incredibly cool pieces by the artist Jerky. We've got the Pidgeys over here on Route 1. And then over here, we see they've evolved into a Pidgeotto on Route 4. And if you'll bear with me, we can see the last piece of that little trilogy here in a sec. Over here, we've got the world's biggest mood. The Lechonk passed out after having a nice little lunch. We have the world's funniest SIR right here, the Ice Cube. Personally, I think the one with his head stuck in the fridge from Paldea Evolved is a lot better, but, like, look at this guy. He is about as silly as they come. And then we've got Big Boy Charizard, who I thought was the last card that I needed, and I celebrated a little bit prematurely when I copped him at a card show, only to realize that this Revavroom was also in this set. So I had to immediately go back into that card show and pick this guy up too. Thankfully he was only like $4. But yeah, he's pretty cool actually. It's a really dynamic shot. I like it a lot. And then over here we've got my first ever SIR. And this is the card that actually got me to start this journey of trying to collect all of the illustrations. Just because I had taken a really long break from collecting. Just because Evolutions was kind of a hot garbage set. And then Early Sun and Moon was not very fun to open. I just got burned out, and I was a stupid college student that didn't know that you could just buy singles of cards that you wanted. So I took a really long break. Came back in around Paradox Rift Paldean Fates. There was a ton of Obsidian Flames around. Got a couple packs, immediately opened this, and then the Gita over here, and then that Ninetales and the Palafin, and yeah, it was just love at first sight. And then we've got the two trainer SIRs in the set, Gita and Poppy. I think they picked those two from the Elite Four and Champion because they knew we weren't ready to handle an SIR of Rika yet, or Larry. But, yeah. That's Obsidian Flames for you. I do have a few packs left over. So we're gonna open 3 of them here. We are one Dragonite short of an art set, but this is what we've got. I do still have a few other packs, but after we open this, I think I'm probably just gonna give them to some kids of my coworkers or something, just because it's hard to find packs. I might as well share the love a little bit. But yeah, so that's that. Let's get into the pack opening. Alrighty, let's start with that Tyranitar pack. I know at least one person who watches me uses these code cards, so I'll flash them for him. And then Bisharp, Magneton, Temple, Dugtrio, Houndstone, Diggersby, a Flamigo, a Granbull, and a Scovillain. And we're really just opening these up just to have one last hurrah with this set and see if maybe we can double up on something that I can give to my friends or trade in for something else that I like. Upside down. And we'll do Audino, Charmander, Dratini, Oddish, Dartrix, Frogadier, Stunfisk, Cleffa, an Oinkologne, and a Hollow Gita. And then here it is, the last pack of Obsidian Flames that I will be opening for the foreseeable future. Froakie, Vulpix, Phantom, Dynamo, Skarmory, Espeon, Sharpedo, Flamigo, Dynamo, and Hollow Entei. Finishing it off with the Grass Energy. Alright guys, that is Obsidian Flames. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel like commenting, maybe comment what your favorite card from Obsidian Flames is, or if you're trying to complete a set of Scarlet and Violet or any other era, let me know what those are. Alright, see ya.